All right. Well, I mean, we can just bust into it and say welcome back to part 2.
Okay.
I'll just say that. I don't like to do introductions. If you want to hear our introduce ourselves, go back and listen to part 1.
Yeah, or any other podcast.
Motherfuckers.
So, we were on Bloody Kisses by Type O Negative. I'm not playing the first song because it's fucking stupid.
Oh my, yeah. When I started pulling this album out to be like, all right.
Did you play this with your kids in the car?
I almost did. Like I'm just like, oh yeah, man, I'll throw this in. This one doesn't have anything that bad, right? And
The very first song.
Never gonna play this one in front of my kids. Yeah.
No. I mean, now I have to play some of it because as stupid as it is.
It's so like
easy.
It's just dumb.
Yeah.
Like what is? I mean, sure, it was 1993. It's like, oh yeah, this will. I mean, maybe I guess not a whole lot of people had done that exact bullshit before, but now it's kind of overdone to such an extent. And I mean, it's like listening to that today. It's like, you dumb fucking motherfuckers. just why'd you do that? I mean, seriously.
Put it like as a closing track or like a hidden track or something, right? Don't open the album with it. It's stupid. I don't know.
Look at the album cover.
So you didn't think it was clever?
Yeah, I mean, it does fit the album cover. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the album cover is, I mean,
two chicks at the same time.
That's what you do if you had $1 million.
Yeah, man.
I'm Lando.
First I play a rather sabak.
Heater. Channel 9 breast exam.
Sabak tournament.
All
right. Yeah,
well,
let's play something good.
This one's starting off a little slow.
Well, actually, let's just introduce the band and then we'll play some of the
All
tracks
right.
later.
Yeah, good idea.
So Peter Steele, lead vocals and bass. Kenny Hickey on backing vocals, co-lead vocals on Black Number 1, acoustic guitar and electric guitar. So he's the guitar player. Josh Silver on synth and programming, sound effects. And Sal Abruscato on drums. There was another drummer that came after this. What was his name? He's now in a couple other bands. I can't remember his name. John something. John Kelly.
I don't know. This is Sal's last album with the band.
Yes.
I don't even know if he toured with them on this. I don't remember.
I think
this is
John
the guy that
Kelly.
went to Life. He's the Life of Agony drummer too.
You forgot one thing about Pete Steele.
Yeah, Johnny Kelly is a drummer that took over this guy. I'm sorry, what?
You forgot one thing about Steele. He's also, the Playgirl cover model.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he?
Sure is. Yeah, he was a Playgirl.
He's so happy, man. Think about all those women that were going to be, going crazy.
Giant cock.
Yeah.
His manliness, because that's the women, man. That Playgirl.
Do you want to go
Women
look up?
bought that.
Yeah, it's all women.
It's on the internet.
That's who buys Playgirl. Women.
What?
He wasn't very happy when he found out the truth of that matter, and did what he could.
What did you expect?
Yeah, right.
That's exactly. He had all the pictures, did the whole layout, had the issue, showed his friends, and he's just like, yeah, man, all the women are just going nuts on themselves over this, and just like, no, man,
No.
that's actually not what's happening. I think you probably need to be aware of what actually is happening probably right now, considering you're already holding the magazine.
Computer says no.
Huh?
Yeah.
No.
So this album, it's interesting because I always thought I loved this album.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe I just love the first two songs.
God, there's so much good stuff on the last half of this.
Oh. It's the first two songs are amazing. I love the first two songs.
Well, no.
So good.
Song 2 and 3.
Not Machine. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Two
I'm
and
sorry. Song 2 and 3. I don't count the first one. Yeah. Sorry.
And Kill All the White People is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's not a bad album. I'm not saying it's a bad album. I was let down when I went back and
It's
listened
about
to
an hour and 14 minutes long. And
Exactly.
It should probably be
It's
45
way,
minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
way too long.
Yeah,
That's
for
the
sure.
issue. Is everything like I guess they think they're clever enough to just keep these things, these riffs and parts going on.
Yeah.
But it loses steam. Like even Black Number One's it's a fucking 11-minute song.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah,
love that
there's no
song.
need
I know
for
it's
that.
11 minutes, but I still love all of that song.
But
It's-
why?
I mean,
What was the video? The video was probably like 4 minutes, right?
Probably.
So,
Yeah, it was
so obviously cut
super
it.
chopped up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about this band, let's face it, they come out of thrash, and this is so much gothic industrial, but it's definitely the jokey side of it with, Kill All the White People and We Hate Everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just a little element there that just, let's face it, when you first hear Christian Woman, you expect that every goddamn jackass that shows up to the show is going to be wearing black corsets and the guys are going to have, some kind of jack off bullshit pirate shirt from, 1732 and a lot of eye makeup, but once you listen to this entire thing, this is as much as it's got so many gothic elements and stuff like that, it's still just like there's enough humor and just kind of good rock to it. I think that like Summer Breeze. I love that.
That's a great cover.
That
that's
is
a great cover.
It's it's a one thing to do a cover of a song. Another thing, I mean, the one that always strikes me, it's what is it, Soft Cell?
Tainted Love.
Yeah, Tainted Love. I figure this is kind of the same thing. Like they took that and just made it very new age.
Right. Yeah.
They pulled Summer Breeze out and just turned it into, what you even,
Yeah, like a sludgy.
Exactly.
goth
Typo Negative is not goth. They're not metal. They're not thrash. What the hell do you even call this shit? It's industrial, kind of, but they're not,
Kind of metal.
But
they kind of they have punk riffs in there too.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's the one thing that I love about this band is really this album is there's kind of a parade of different little touches and little, throwing in the Kill All the White People into this, considering like when you think about goth music, how many Hispanics and African Americans and are into goth.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's not really caught on besides people really big into Europe.
Yeah, that's
just the band specifically.
Yeah.
That's probably the closest to the Carnivore stuff.
Yeah.
In terms because Carnivore was a thrash band, but they were very silly.
Who of you have heard the album, one of the previous albums from them?
From who?
Slow Deep and Hard or Origin of Feces?
I know you told me to go back and listen. I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
I went back to listen to Origin of Feces, and I like it better than this album. I was surprised because they don't really have these tremendously. I know the first song's 15 minutes, but that's kind of like 3 or 4 songs put together. But yeah, they're curated better. I just
right. It's a commitment to listen to this album.
Yeah,
like it's not something you can throw on and like I'm gonna listen to this while I drive somewhere, and by the time I get to my destination, it'll be over. This is gonna take like 3 drives to listen to the entire album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's my problem.
I still like the album, but yeah, I had the same issue though. It's too long.
Yeah, it's like this is still going on. Jesus Christ,
yeah, it is long.
Well, I mean, I think that if you cut down, like, I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like looking through this. I'm like, I love Too Late, Blood and Fire, Set Me on Fire. I mean, We Hate Everyone. I'm not sure what I mean. Some of the
I like most of those too, but I just think they need to be shorter.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You know,
Blood and Fire is okay, but I don't know. Didn't really do much for me other than the scream at the end is fucking awesome. But like the whole song itself didn't really do much for me other than that.
and speaking of that Summer Breeze, if the because they I think they do a cover like on every album, kind of like that, right? Really slow it down.
Yeah, they did Cinnamon Girl
Yeah.
on
They did
the next album.
There's a Beatles song we were talking about. I can't remember what it is right now, but they do Hey Pete on the album prior to this. I think the first two albums are this. Supposedly they're the same songs, just changed the names and re-recorded them. It's weird, yeah.
That's interesting.
So I didn't go back to the first album to compare it. I should probably do that, but they do Hey Pete on that, and it's Hey Joe,
that?
but it's Pete.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. I got
They
you.
just
Okay,
make him the main character.
I see.
It's really good too. You should
Okay.
definitely check that out.
Yeah, I'll go back because I did the opposite. I went forward because I'd heard all their other albums, but I hadn't listened to them in a long time. So
Yeah.
I knew I liked October Rust,
Mhm.
but like Life Is Killing Me, I love that album when it came out. And I haven't really gone back to it, and I fucking love that album. That album
Yeah.
is so good. God, I think that might be my favorite Typo Negative album, just in its entirety. That
Yeah,
album
it's
is
awesome.
really good. Like
Yeah.
the first two songs on this album and the first two songs on October Rust might be my favorite Typo Negative songs, but as an album, I think Life Is Killing Me might be my favorite of theirs because every song on that album is great. So,
Well, you mentioned Summer Breeze. That was supposed to be called Summer Girl, and it's going to be a parody.
really,
Oh, right.
But Seals and Croft objected to the lyrical changes, and the song was re-recorded with the original lyrics.
All right.
But apparently, the original version is out there on the internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Summer
sure.
Girl is out there,
Yeah.
so you can find it. If
Is
you're
it
so
like really
inclined.
offensive lyrics or something?
I don't know. I didn't actually look it up.
I mean, I
just
imagine
read that.
Seals and Croft probably were like, no, this is anti-Christian, and
And the
probably-
Typo Negative was like, those fuckers are still alive? Who knew?
Yeah, probably.
We spent
Well,
enough
because at
time
the
on
beginning
that.
of
We should play a little
Set
bit.
Me on Fire, doesn't he start singing Summer Girl? So that would have flowed in.
Oh, maybe they kind of fit together. Those two
Yeah, they
songs.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Set Me on Fire is like total Beatles to me. At least that's what it reminded me of anyway.
What is that Beatles song they do? I'm gonna look that up.
I do love its bass tone. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's nothing like the original. I mean, same melody, but that's about it, right?
I think he sings Summer Girl. Maybe it's at the end of that or start of the next song, but that makes more sense. I think it's the next song.
Oh yeah, Summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on World Coming Down, they do it.
Oh, what song are they doing that on?
It's a medley, Beatles medley
Oh, okay, gotcha.
of Day Trip, mainly Day Tripper.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe I need to go back and just like listen to this in chunks
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
because
It's a lot.
yeah. Because now I'm listening to it going, well, that's pretty good actually. The Set Me on Fire is good.
Yeah.
And it's got like a cool keyboard stuff in it, which is very Doorsy, which you'd think I'd love, right?
I think when I listened to this in high school, that I must have taken songs out because there was stuff that didn't stick out as much, and I
Oh,
probably
really?
had to. I probably had
Yeah.
to do that just to fit it on a tape.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of like little, interlude type stuff, like Dark Side of the Womb and That 301F song or IF song, whatever that is.
Yeah.
2 minutes
IF.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Right. There's a lot of that stuff in here. Where it's like, just don't say.
Well, let's get into.
Oh, hey, this was mastered by George Marino, who also mastered the Nuclear Assault album, I think. No, one of the albums we just talked about. He was on there.
Well, why don't
really?
you look and tell us which one of them?
Well, we just mentioned him.
Yeah, you're right. It's Nuclear
I
Assault.
thought somebody would remember it.
It's Nuclear Assault. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. New York thing again, probably. Yeah, we didn't say that. Produced by Peter Steele and Josh Silver, which Josh Silver, he's done
in the
some other
band.
stuff. Oh,
He's a keyboard player.
Yeah, you're right. I was like, why does that sound familiar? Yeah, I mean, production-wise, we didn't really talk about that, but it's good. I like the production on this album a lot, actually. The bass has always come through really, obviously, well on these albums.
I love in way the production. I feel that like just from what we were listening to, I feel like the drums kind of kicking in, kind of, are able to dictate kind of the feel of what's coming next, and it gives it more of a I guess you could say late 60s. The transition from Summer Breeze into
Set Me on Fire.
Set Me on Fire. It gives it more of a kind of hippie rock feel, and that's cool considering it's kind of got a more goth overlay.
Yeah, I mean they're very
eclectic.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, they're kind of all over the place with the types of music they're playing, different types of genres they're doing. So it's just crazy to me how fucking good those first two songs are.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Maybe that's the problem. Like,
let's play some of them because
we should. Yeah,
I mean,
it's hard to cut back on. So, Christian Woman, technically, if you look at, it's like 3 songs they listed as kind of like a part A, B, C. Like 0 minute or 0 through 421 is Body of Christ. 421 through 711 is To Love God, and 711 through 858 is Jesus Christ Looks Like Me. So there's like 3 parts to the song.
Yeah.
So, but we'll play a little bit of that.
For she knows not what she does.
It's hard to just play a little bit because it's a 9-minute long song. So
and all 3 elements of that song, like, so you just say like, oh yeah, man, do that. Oh no, don't do that. Ooh.
Yeah.
I know.
Like,
that's
after you said all those, I'm like, no, you got to do the Jesus Christ Look Like Me.
Yeah, I know.
Across upon her bedroom wall.
Are you a vampire?
Yeah.
She will fall. An image
We didn't really talk about his range, but he's got to have the best vocal range ever. He can get so fucking low, but then he can have those screams that are just amazing. Oh, so heavy.
Yeah.
Come again. Before him beg to serve or please on your back or knees. No forgiveness for her sins. Refers punishment.
All right, let me get to the Corpus Christi part.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, listen to this.
Sorry, go ahead. What?
I mean, the drums in this, like, it's flat out rock drumming. And, if this were, somebody try to push this to be some kind of goth bull crap, some shithead would be back there like, oh, I need my timpani fill here, or some shit like that. But I mean, you just listen to the drumming of it, and that's what kind of keeps it kind of, I guess you could say, mundane. As eclectic as it is, and as much as they're definitely gothic. Everything we just, blood of Christ. years. It's like, yeah, yeah. But I just love how rounded the drums are and how they keep the body of each of these songs very rock based.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, the drum. I was just thinking about like the bass and drums. That's that's always the rhythm section of the band, and they do a decent job here where it's like they keep that groove,
Yeah, it's very straightforward.
Yeah, but then the lyrics and the vocals are kind of more. That's where you get like the goth.
Yes.
And the rolling of the R's.
Yes, the rolling of the R's. Yes.
Like every R, if there's an R in any lyric, is
that's right.
Gross.
God. If you hear Kenny Hickey singing on their live performances, he sounds exactly like Beefcake.
Nice. I can see that. Yeah, for sure.
He doesn't really on the albums. I don't think he really does the growl like he does live, but he sounds just like him.
Yeah. I think this is where it goes into To Love God.
She'd like to know God.
Birds chirping.
Yeah.
It's like a babbling brook.
Yeah.
It's absurd.
And then the lyrics are, feel her God inside of her.
Deep inside of her.
Deep inside. Ah. Then we'll play the Jesus Christ Looks Like Me part.
Yeah.
Oh, that scream is good.
More cowbell.
Yeah. Such a great riff.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ looks like me. Jesus
Organ solo.
Yeah, that's so cool.
You think Ghosts were inspired by this band a little bit?
Well,
Jesus Christ looks like me.
Well, I mean, that's basically the whole part, but yeah. So yeah, there's that song, which is amazing.
Yeah. Those three songs,
Yeah.
which are
Yeah, those three songs.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can say the same thing about Black Number One, but
yes,
Yeah.
which is also called Little Miss Scarall, apparently, which I didn't really
Yeah.
pay much attention to, but yeah. Should I play some of that now?
yes,
May as well, right?
yeah.
I never knew he said Happy Halloween.
Oh yeah,
baby,"
I knew
in the
this.
The
song.
baby, I didn't know this either until I was reading along with it.
This is like a must on any Halloween mix.
Yeah.
I make.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I went looking for trouble. And boy, I found her. She's in love with herself.
This is you get a lot of rolling R's
Likes the dark.
Oh yeah.
in this
Yeah.
opening.
Oh,
And yeah, the K.
Trick or treat.
Milk white neck,
milk white.
Milk white.
the devil's mark. Now it's all Hallows Eve.
I love the keyboards there. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
The moon is full.
Ooh, scary.
Very scary.
Well, will she trick or treat?
There you go.
I bet she will.
Trick or treat. This is our introduction to this band, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this? Yeah, there you go.
She's got a date at midnight with those far out too.
More rolling R's.
Yeah. If it doesn't R, he's gonna roll it.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
We'll play the chorus.
Such a great chorus.
Yeah.
Wolfskin boots, a glow cigarette.
Clove cigarettes. He's singing that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. All the goth people are like, yes!
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So let's see. There's other parts of this song, too.
Well, apparently, Peter still wrote that about an ex-girlfriend, which probably isn't shocking.
Yeah, right.
Well, the liner notes.
Pretty
in this-
much Machine Screw was too, and
Yeah.
same with Christian Women, and
He in the back of the CD, and it says, okay, this entire opus is respectively dedicated to all those who have been loved unconditionally only to have their hearts unesthetically ripped out. Then there's a colon. Base not your joy upon the deeds of others, for what is given can be taken away. No hope equals no fear. Peter.
That's, yeah,
Yeah.
That's special.
very poetic.
Yeah, and the back also says, don't mistake lack of talent for genius.
yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
I have to play the Sacre Bleu. I mean, honestly, I could do a whole episode just on this song.
Yeah, I don't know.
We almost
Seriously.
are.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, one more loving you because of. Oh wait, no, that's down here, isn't it? Where is it?
I gotta get to the good one.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Oh, it's here. Yeah, here we go.
Was like love of the dead. It was like fucking the dead. Loving you was
There you go. All right.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, man, you know what? I should, because, I just pulled out a Halloween album to listen to. My mother was over for dinner tonight, and we pulled out a Halloween album to listen to with my kids and my wife,
Yeah.
my mother. By the way, Joe, my mother says hello.
Hey.
One way or another, throwing that on, I'm just like, hey, maybe I could pull this song out. Kids can listen to that. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
They
was
still,
like fucking the dead.
They hear the F word come out of my mouth all the freaking time, but they still don't know what it Yeah.
What does like fucking the dead mean, Daddy?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
you say the F word all the time, and huh?
All right, well, we got through those 2 songs, so that's good enough. Should we rate this?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I know.
I was looking at some of the additional personnel here listings, and there's the Benson Hoist Lesbian Choir.
Nice.
So I've been researching what that is, and apparently it's just Peter Steele and some of his friends dressed up in drag. And you can
That's
actually look on
awesome.
Discogs, and they're listed on there as a band. And there's
That's
a picture
hilarious.
of some of them. I guess it's just his friends from somewhere in New York. I was
Definitely have
like,
a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the song Black Number One is awesome, but I mean, I know, obviously he can't be serious about a lot of this stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not serious about killing all the white people, or
No.
he might be serious about we hate everyone, but
Yeah.
That could be.
So I don't know. I mean, other things besides
I mean,
highlights from this album?
Fay Ray come out and play. It's it's like talking about like one of the old school horror icons.
Mhm.
Adding more, I guess, more of the goth thing going on.
Yeah.
And then you got. I mean, well, we should listen to some Kill All the White People because
Yeah.
yes,
This is just
kill all the white
Kill
people.
the White-
Love that bass line.
Yeah.
It's just thrash.
Yeah. All right, let me get to some of these other. Let's see. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then of course the what is it? Black Power, what is it? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Destroy White Boy.
Yeah. All right, you get the gist of that song.
And we saw them open for Pantera,
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
right.
and then
And
played the
Danzig.
song. And
I thought it was
yeah, that's right. We saw. Well, Eric and I saw them with Pantera
Oh, okay.
in Salisbury, Maryland.
Yes, that's right.
Well, that's out there,
And-
man.
I
Yep.
know. And Phil came out and did this song with them,
Yeah.
and everyone went crazy.
Yeah, I remember the
Because the
Danzig show.
entire audience was white.
In Salisbury? What?
I remember the Danzig show more than I do the Pantera. I remember the Pantera show, but I remember
I
the
do too.
Typo Negative. Yeah, because you were there.
Oh yeah,
Where was that show? The Danzig one.
Michael's Eighth
Yeah, it
Avenue.
was, like I said, yeah,
Okay.
Or is it Eighth Avenue, Fifth Avenue, whatever it is.
Eighth Avenue.
8th Avenue, I think. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good lineup.
Yeah, well, makes
Pretty
sense.
perfect. Yeah.
All right, other highlights for you guys, or lowlights.
I mean, I would say we got to listen. Like after that, we should throw in some "We Hate Everyone."
Mm.
Yeah.
Right we coming. Left is nothing. Rumors later.
Double bass.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to "Fuck You" by Overkill.
Yeah.
That's it.
See, okay, so for me, all right, that's the song. But the song is 7 minutes long. It goes
Yeah.
on and on.
Oh yeah, what? Yeah, you're right.
Like, okay, that should be it. The whole song should be like 2 minutes long and you're done. That's it. But
Yeah.
then there's like, oh, that's like 7 minutes long. Like, come on.
Yeah, I said take out everything from 123 to 213. Just take all that out.
Yeah.
Delete that.
That was my problem. Like, some of this stuff just needed to be edited out. Like, guys, you don't need to make this song 7 minutes long. So
Yeah, play some of that. Just
pick something.
start at like 125-ish. It just does this.
Yeah.
But this is that industrial golf.
Just take it out.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Like, why is this here? Delete that.
I think I've seen them on YouTube live playing this song, and I'm pretty sure it's like 2 minutes long when they do it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Probably.
They should have done that on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you thinking, man? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Everything you're doing is bad. I want you to know this.
not everything. Half of it.
I know.
What was that from?
Ghostbusters 2.
2.
Janusz.
That's Janusz.
That's right.
Jinx.
What is with all this?
I mean, other highlights. I don't have time frames on anything, but Bloody Kisses. We should listen
Oh,
to
Yeah,
that.
it's a good
boring.
song.
And then
It's 10 minutes long.
It's 11 minutes long.
Well,
basically.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Of
Yeah.
but I mean,
It's really slow and plotting, but it's good.
Yes.
but
I was
it's too
bored
long.
with that song.
Yeah, it goes on
And
too
it's-
long. Also,
Yeah, it's good. It's just too long.
Not long ago, but far
Yeah.
away. A rainy winter's day. All her pain she kept inside.
I think the trick with this album is you take these songs and you put them on like mixed CDs or different playlists.
Yeah.
Just don't play the album in its entirety. I think I might like it better if that was the case.
Both life and love could not be saved.
Yeah.
She took them both.
It's good. It's just it's a little.
Long.
Yeah.
It's a
I don't know. I mean, yes, it's slow, delayed, but I mean, that's the purpose of it. I mean, and it doesn't, let's face it, it's got the organ parts going on, but it doesn't have like the random, like,
Industrial noises.
yeah. So, I mean, one way or another, like, I love that tune. I love Too Late, Frozen. But that's the last one I'd say I want to listen to, have some played, but I don't have a time frame or anything.
I like the sitar stuff in "Can't Lose You." I think that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a good song. I don't mind that one. Blood and Fire. I want to listen to the scream at the end of this song. It's so good.
No more nights of blood and fire.
It's a good song.
No more nights
Should have been way earlier on the album.
Yeah, for
of
sure.
blood and fire.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's damn good.
What band was it? Was it Pantera? Like, he said that we would just take like the cool part and make that the whole song.
Yeah,
So was it Pantera?
yeah,
So that's like what this band should have done. They don't.
No, they don't.
They save
No.
the good parts and put it like kind of with, or they do the good part too many times in a row, or they put too much stupid shit in there. So yeah, curate your shit, guys. Well, it's too late now. Too late for apologies.
Yeah. It's hard for me to grade.
No, there's also
Yeah.
a top shelf edition out there.
What?
It's
Is
even
it longer?
It's an hour and a half
Why?
long.
What?
Yeah.
That's not top shelf.
It's got an extra song called Suspended in Dusk, which is 8 minutes long.
Is this the Digipack version?
Yeah. And then there's it's a Christian woman butt kissing sellout version, which is only 4 minutes long. And then Blood and Fire Out of the Ashes mix, which is 4 minutes long. So
I love the retitling of that.
yeah.
Butt kissing slut.
Yeah. That's the video version, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's
So,
different.
I
from the
mean-
Digipack. Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, there was a Digipack version. Apparently that there was some version that was
They re-
released.
They retract it, or
Yeah, and they took songs off.
yeah.
They took off Kill All the White People and We Hate Everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably because people are like, "That's racist." It's kind of
Peter
No, no,
Steele
no.
said
It's
he said it
racist.
was it's racist.
Oh,
He said it was an opportunity to fix what he believed was a musical mistake. So take that for what you will, I guess.
although they played the songs live, so I don't.
Yeah, I don't
Right, I
mean,
know.
I think it says he was trying to bring the band more, closer to October Rust, which he felt like was the band fully realized. So I guess he thought those thrashier songs didn't fit with their, with the aesthetic they were going for. The more
It is a
gothy.
better album, in my opinion.
October
Oh, yeah.
Rust.
October Rust is
apparently,
better, yeah.
that was apparently written, just so he could get laid. That was the whole purpose of everything on that album.
Really?
Yeah, like he wanted girls to just fall in love with him.
Did like showing his dick in a magazine not work? So he decided to
Apparently.
He wanted girls to fall in love with him.
yeah, I
yeah.
guess.
I do want to hear Black Sabbath cover. There's Black Sabbath covers. I want to hear from the satanic perspective. So I'm gonna have to track this album down now.
The what?
The extra tracks you were just mentioning.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's Black Sabbath, and then it's Black Sabbath, and it says from the satanic perspective.
Huh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes. All right, we should grade this thing.
Yeah, I guess so. I can't think of anything else really to say about it. It's too
And we
long.
got a lot to talk about the Anthrax, so
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, go.
God, it's tough.
I'm gonna go
It is
B
tough.
minus. I'll go.
I was
think it's a B minus.
okay. Thank you. That's what I was gonna go C plus originally, but I think listening back now, I'm gonna go B minus.
Same here. I had C plus written down, but I'm changing my grade to B minus.
I'm,
Fuck.
I'm saying fuck.
Yeah.
I'm saying fuck you to all of you. I'm going A minus.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't feel like
The
it's-
stuff that's-
I don't think that was a fuck you.
No, the stuff that's really good is A plus on this.
yeah, that's the thing.
The songs
first-
that are really good
yeah.
are really good.
Christian
They're
Woman, Black Number One. Oh my
easily.
God, so good.
some of the best songs of
see-
'93.
See,
Yeah,
when
for
it
sure.
breaks into the weird, fucked up, dumb as shit industrial stuff, as much as it has maybe no purpose, I listen to a lot of fusion jazz, so maybe I'm
Yeah.
used to it.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
I guess I just
The top shelf edition on Apple Music is not what's listed on Wikipedia.
I know it's completely different. Same with Spotify. The Spotify version is not what they talk about on Wiki at all.
This is whores shit.
It's very strange.
Well, I guess I am going to go to Discogs now. Every fucking show.
Yeah, there's some there's some shenanigans going on there. 'Cause it's
from now on.
Tomfoolery and hijinks.
Yeah.
Joe's gonna buy an album on Discogs and poop every episode.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
We've added poop to the repertoire, which is probably not a good thing.
He's
You
gonna
can
know what
buy
he's gonna
albums
do.
all day
He's
long,
gonna
but-
poop and he's gonna shop on Discogs while he's pooping.
Yeah.
It's a waste of my time.
Waste of our time.
Hey, you guys were still
Goddamn waste
talking.
of time.
All right. Oops.
But yeah, it is frustrating because those songs that are good are really, really, really good.
Well, and even October Rust, we said that's a better album. They kind of reverted to that same thing on that album too. Because if you look at the track list of October Rust, again, the first 2 songs on the album are so fucking good, and while the rest of it's still good, it's not nearly as good as
Well, the Christmas song is as good as those first 2 songs, I would say.
which one?
Is it the
What's
Christmas
it called?
song?
The
Yeah.
Christmas.
What about Christmas? What's it called?
Oh, I'm not up yet.
Yeah.
$60 fucking for that CD.
Oh my
Top
god!
shelf.
For a CD. no.
CD.
Well, it's 2.
I don't even give a shit if it's a double CD. 60 fucking bucks. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll pay 15
It's
for a
probably-
double CD.
It's probably on YouTube.
You know.
The Christmas song is Red Water.
Oh,
Christmas
Red Water.
Morning, but Christmas Morning is morning as in like I'm in mourning.
Yeah.
It's
You're
I'm
right.
sad and
Yeah.
that
And
song
it's
is
and
so
again,
good.
it's not the first 2 songs because the first 2 songs are stupid. Like the first one is like this.
No.
I feel like a little joke there with the background.
No.
This is Johnny. Yeah, this is.
Stupid.
They're all meh. Meh.
Yeah.
They're so New York. Well, he is so fucking New York.
Maybe you should play that.
Bots.
Sort of-
Well, yeah, let's play it. We'll talk about this album in 90. What is it?
Yeah, on.
This is a 96 album, so
96, so we got a
Enjoyed our
little
little
bit of a
joke
wait.
there. This is Peter.
This is Johnny,
Kenny.
and Josh. We just wanted to take a minute to thank you for picking up our latest recording of October Rust.
Rust. A couple of months getting high, working on it.
We hope you enjoy it.
yeah. Anyway,
To a rust.
and he goes into "Love You to Death" and "Be My Druidess," 2 fucking amazing songs.
Yeah.
God, "Be My Druidess."
And
That
then-
song is so goddamn good.
Kind of skip Green Man and go to Red Water, and those 3 are
Oh my god.
oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, we should move on to the best album of all of these that we've talked about.
Yeah.
One of the best albums of '93. One of Anthrax's
Yeah.
best albums.
Maybe the best album, 93.
Could be. Could be.
Could be.
Man, that's tough. I don't want, Anyway,
What?
we were saying the best albums of '93, and this is the Sound of White Noise is up there. Voivod might be better, in my opinion. I don't know. It's tough.
know. I
It's
think
tough because it's my favorite Voivod album by far. So, but yeah. Anyway, we're talking about Anthrax. We're not talking about Voivod. Play a little bit of the start. We got the opening.
Sound of White
The
Noise.
Sound of White Noise. There it is.
This is a journey into sound.
I was told to love you. I was told to try. I was born to save you. I was born to die. I'll always be your scapegoat. You'll never take the blame. You never had a chance. It was your soul to save.
I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure we'll go back to this song, but so obviously the big change with this album, there's a different singer. In case you didn't notice, yeah, John Bush on lead vocals, Charlie Benante on drums, Frank Bello on bass, Scott Ian on guitar, and Dan Spitz on lead guitar, which is the last album to feature Dan Spitz on lead guitar, and produced by Anthrax and Dave Jordan, who I always forget produced this album. I always think
Yeah.
that's somebody else that produced this album.
Also produced Dirt by Alice in Chains.
Yeah. Yep.
And Symbol of Salvation by Armored Saint.
That's right. Yeah, that's the last album
So is
that John Bush worked with them on.
There's got to be a
year
know.
prior, right? Was it 92?
91 was Symbol
Oh,
of
91.
Salvation.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think all of us except Keith were very excited when we heard John Bush was going to be the new singer of Anthrax.
I was very excited.
Yeah, because we were all. I mean, I know Tim and I were big fans,
Oh, yeah.
and we always thought Joey Belladonna was the weakest link in that band. So it was like they'd be great if they had a better singer. We thought they were great. It's not like we didn't like them. It's just
Yeah, they're my favorite bands. Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
easily. One
But-
of my favorites.
To hear that someone like John Bush, who was an amazing vocalist, was going to join the band was just like, oh my god, they're going to like exceed where they've already been, which is crazy.
Mhm.
And in my opinion, at the time that when this came out, and still today, it's one of my favorite albums by them. So
My second favorite.
yeah,
Would the cat want it back in?
She wants back in.
I had that shirt, Tim, but it doesn't fit me anymore.
It's just because you gave it to me.
Oh, was that right? That's hilarious. I got that at the Big Four show.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Okay.
It's extra large, but it's very like for an extra large, it's small.
Yeah. Trust
really
me,
small.
I know. I was pissed when I
It fits
got
me,
it.
like it's a perfect fit for me. And like,
Yeah, that is not an extra large, motherfuckers.
no, this is barely a large.
I know.
It's almost medium.
I think it shrunk a lot in the wash too. Anyway.
Yeah, it must have shrunk a lot.
It's a French large, extra large.
Yeah. So okay, let's just.
Shut up, cat.
She's very excited.
Keith is the one. Like,
Yeah. Can
this
I-
is like been a theme of the podcast. Like we've always talked about this album and said, Keith, you've got to
Finally.
listen to this
All right.
album.
I ran out of beer. Can I go get some beer and then we'll start this part of the conversation?
Well, you better.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out my face with that shit.
Now he's gonna go to get a beer. Jesus Christ! Terrible timing.
Terrible.
You got to just repeat that.
I know.
I'm looking at the Apple Music Anthrax page. The essential albums they list here.
Oh boy.
You guys ready for this?
All right.
There's
I hope
four.
Fistful of Metal is not in there.
There's four.
I'm guessing Fistful.
Well, Among the Living is of course in there.
Okay, that's a gimme.
Spreading
Can
the
you name
disease.
Spreading the disease.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess Fistful of Metal's in there.
Fistful
Yeah,
of
let's-
Metal.
All right.
There's one more.
State of Euphoria.
Yep.
I was
Are
gonna
you
say, yeah.
fucking kidding me?
Their first 4 albums, right?
Yeah, the first 4 albums.
This.
That's stupid.
Oh yeah.
That's so lazy.
Essential. That yeah. Well,
It's just lazy.
Hotel California is not in the Eagles for essential albums.
That's stupid.
That's some dumb AI, more just stupidity, lazy
Yeah,
coding.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Okay, Keith,
All
you're
right.
back and you have a beer now.
Yes. Yes. So let's get into this.
I want honest opinions. here.
Honest opinion, flat
When
out.
is Keith not?
I know that's true.
Yeah, I know. That's.
I mean-
it shouldn't be an issue.
Seriously, I mean, this thing starts with a rager. Second song, like, god damn it, that's another fucking rager. Like, third
Room for
song,
one more?
third song, god damn it, I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably the best song on the album. It's just like, fucking hell. This, holy shit, that they really did put something fucking badass out here. This,
Yes.
Oh.
this is a great album. I am going to say something right now that might. This is the whole thing. This is the whole thing.
What
with
can I
me.
throw that's safe to throw?
Okay, but for
Skittles
for me,
gummies.
yes,
Something.
they fired Joey because of his drinking or whatever. There's a recent interview, or at least I hadn't seen it until recently, of a Fat Mike from No Effects and Fat Records. About they're talking about Green Day, and it comes up just like everyone's like oh my god, they're selling out, and just like no, they didn't sell out. They started writing this music, and all of a sudden it became popular. They didn't change. They didn't do anything. Selling out is when you change.
Right.
This album, to me, is a sellout album. It is them flat out. Like, sure, their music didn't change, but when you change a vocalist, especially the drastic change from Joey, and I feel that they fired him because it wasn't cool to have a guy who could sing anymore. And as much as John Bush absolutely can't fucking sing, his sing is more instead of yeah. I mean, it's a change in the. To me, it was a change in the market. It wasn't cool to hair metal was dead, and Joey was definitely more of a hair metal kind of guy, so to speak. I mean, he'll sing more Journey and
well, yeah, he's in a Journey cover band right now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, I think if he hadn't, he tried out for Anthrax and got the job just because he's a really good singer. But I wouldn't be surprised if he could give a rat's ass about being in a metal band. He just wanted to be.
They've said that.
Yeah,
they had to educate him on metal. Like he didn't know about metal at all. Like he didn't know who Black Sabbath. He knew who they were, but he didn't know Black Sabbath stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't know.
Well, when he came to record like the demos, or I don't know, he met him like in Ithaca, New York, or something. It was the first time they met him, right?
Mm-hmm.
The studio, and they said he was wearing like a button up,
like Hawaiian shirt or something.
Silk.
Right?
It was like a tiger on it or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like white jeans or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh.
And the question I have is like, why? I mean, as much as he must have nailed the tryout, like, I mean, at that point in Anthrax's time, they must have known other people in bands that they could have. But one way or another, I love Joey. Joey was there for the integral aspects of Anthrax that I fell in love with, that I thought were like so meaningful to me. When this album came out, all of a sudden, they fired Joey, and I'm like, fuck them. So yes, when this album came out, yes, I saw the video for Room for One More, and so on and so forth. I did not listen to this album for decades. I did not listen to this. I never listened to this entire album until 3 years ago, I guess is what we were just talking about with Nuclear Assault.
Yeah.
I got this and, a bunch of Nuclear Assault at the same time. And it sat there in my stuff to listen to. And, I don't know how long it was until I finally was just like, all right, I got to do it. And I sat down and I listened to it, and God damn it, it's fucking fantastic. I mean, you can't deny that when we were talking when we were what was it? Fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers. You listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh man, fuck those guys, man. Those arrogant jackasses. God damn it, this is a good album. This like I went into this thing wanting to be like, man, this is garbage. Oh man, if I could just listen to State of Euphoria. God damn it, Only is a badass tune.
Yeah,
it's just like you can't deny. I mean, let's face it, it's the same. It's still Charlie. Well, it's still Scott. It's still Frank. And at this time it's still Dan Spitz. As much as you want to even be like, hey, it's Dan Spitz. But
to me, a sellout means you're purposely changing the style of music you're playing to sell more records.
I mean, they didn't change the music, but changing a vocalist is a drastic change, and especially changing Joey to John is drastic. It is a drastic.
I don't know. Yeah, it is a drastic change, but I don't know if the whole drinking thing. Scott. I read Scott Ian's book. He just says nothing about the drinking.
All right.
He says that they wrote different style of music, and they had an idea of who would fit it better, and they said that. I mean, I think Scott did say in the book, like, they wanted to get to that next level, like that Metallica level. They were always striving to get to that Metallica level, and they thought a singer like John Bush could do that for them. So, and that's what Scott said.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny having this conversation right now. Let's face it. Going with Joey to begin with was more the sellout thing than having John. But
kinda, yeah.
It's funny that John Bush was like sought after as such a. I mean, he's a great vocalist, but Metallica wanted him too back in the day.
Yeah,
like they were originally gonna just have James on guitar and have John as the singer. So,
I mean, he's such a good vocalist, such a good heavy metal voice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just
he is.
I mean,
Some people don't think that, but
that's one thing. Listening to this album, God fucking
Great.
damn, he nails this album. There are, some of the other stuff that came out afterwards. What's the one with the green 8-ball?
Volume 8.
Volume 8.
Yeah, Volume 8.
I don't
Yeah.
think
It's a good album.
I mean, it's a good album. It's definitely not great.
We've come for you all, though. Holy shit!
Oh, that's a
fucking good.
motherfucker.
God damn that! Was,
It's a good album.
Jesus Christ! I listened to that recently because again, like when we do these podcasts, I try to listen to a lot of this stuff, just to kind of compare. And we're gonna do a top 5. So I hope everyone thought about that, their answer to their top 5 Anthrax albums. But because I did
tonight?
yeah.
Oh fuck!
I assigned homework. You did not see that?
I did not. No.
Well, think about it because
It can't be that.
We're gonna talk about that.
At least the top 3 should be pretty easy for you.
I mean,
We can. Oh
I could probably already tell you what. Yeah.
Yeah.
shit, we can do it now.
It's
if
the
you want
last
to.
2 that.
Let's do it later on. Give me a goddamn second to think, fuckers.
All right, that's fine. That's
Piece
fine.
of shit.
But don't go to Apple Music.
I'm going to my
don't look
own
at
fucking iPod, you son of a bitch.
The essential Anthrax. It's just their first 4 albums. Anything by who's that first singer? Neil
They even
Turner.
listed them they listed them in that order too.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
From 88 down to what, 82 or 81, 83. When was the first time? 83?
84?
84, I think.
I think it was
Okay.
84.
Yeah.
83.
Let's find out.
Fistful.
No, it was 83.
83 is Fistful. Yeah. Fistful Metal.
Or was it 82?
was 83.
Well, it says 84. here.
83 according to my shit.
Oh.
And
Well.
my shit is right because, I read books about Chernobyl. Like
It had to
you
be
guys
84.
are-
They didn't come out the same year as Kill 'Em All. There's no
No,
way.
no, there's no
yeah,
way.
it's got to be 84.
If they formed in 82, that's what, because I was like, they just did their 40-year anniversary concert thing.
Yeah.
But that was last year, but that was formed in 82.
So 84, 85, 87.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
wasn't 86, because that's when all the
Should've
other
been,
big
but
4
they-
albums came out.
Yeah, they just missed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
People always think it came out in 86, but it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah. But this album, like, it's still fucking heavy. That's the thing. Like, it's not like
Yeah,
they
oh, yeah.
changed
Oh, my
their
God.
musical style. It's still fucking Anthrax. It's
Well,
still
play that
heavy as shit.
clip that from the 40th anniversary YouTube thing where Scott's talking about.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, I didn't pull that.
Oh,
Did you?
I can
just
tell you. If you look up here, I'll hang on.
Oh, I got it. You
Okay.
got it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Is it? Let me see. Was it a timestamp in there? Let me see.
There's a timestamp. I'll
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we should. Fuck! I was going to start the podcast with that. I totally forgot about that.
It's okay.
I can do it in post.
Right about 3:11 in that when talking about Sound of White, episode 18, talking about white noise. Right about
Yeah,
you can probably
yeah.
start at about 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think it was just like 250 something.
Actually, yeah, 2:53. Sorry, 2:53 to 3:45. Yeah.
We're proud of our history. We're proud of ourselves. We're proud of this new album.
Scott Ian.
We feel it's just as much a part of who we are as Among was. This is who we've been evolving and changing towards for years now. Because we don't sound like Nirvana in any way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? It's like we sound like Anthrax on the album after Persistence of Time. If you listen to those records back to back, Persistence and Sound of White Noise, to me, there's so much musical similarity in those 2 records. I could hear so much of where we were going and how we got there and why and how of Sound of White Noise. It's all the seeds were planted on Persistence.
He is right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a different singer. So, of course, it's going to sound different.
Right. But it sounds, I don't know.
I think the songs are a little shorter, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Then Persistence of Time, probably, yeah. There's some pretty long songs on that album,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a shame that they ignore this album live. It sucks. Like,
Yeah, they ignore it live, and this album was reissued in 2020
yeah,
on
something like
vinyl.
that. Mhm. Yeah,
This-
yeah. I have it right.
There was no mention of it on their website. It didn't. They actually reissued all the John Bush stuff
Yeah, it's so
like,
weird they just ignore
recently.
that whole era.
And they there was no mention of it. There were no there was no marketing for it. I just sort of like was like, what? All the John Bush stuff.
There's a YouTube video of Joey, right, singing.
They still do only live sometimes.
Yeah, they do only.
But that's the only song they'll do from that album. Like
that's the only song they'll do from the entire John Bush era.
Yeah, it's like what was that? 10 years of stuff.
Yeah, it's 10 years of stuff. It's like what 4 or 5 albums.
That's weird.
It's 4 albums, I think, plus that
4 albums. Yeah,
best of whatever
plus,
yeah.
You know, they completely ignore the Neil Turbin era too. That's fucked up, man.
They can play the instrumental.
Time out. Last time I saw them, I could swear they played one of the. They played.
Oh, they play. What's that?
Soldiers of Metal Thrashing Mad.
Well, they'll probably do
play
Metal
that?
Thrashing Mad. Yeah, I could see them doing that.
What's that? Okay. They did one at the 40th anniversary. What was that fucking song?
It probably was it was it Across the River?
No. You just name the songs on that album. I'll tell you which one.
Death Rider, Metal Thrashing Mad.
Death
Rider.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well,
yep.
son of a bitch.
That was just at the 40th anniversary. But they didn't do only at the 40th anniversary at all.
No,
I was like,
didn't do it.
They didn't do any John Bush. I was expecting when
they didn't even have him come out.
Yeah, when Metallica did their 30th anniversary, they brought Mustaine and they brought Jason Newsted back.
Everyone.
And they brought everyone.
God, Lloyd Grant. They brought Lloyd Grant out.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
I don't even know who that is.
Lloyd Grant.
It was the first
player. He played the guitar solo on the Hit the Lights demo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Jesus.
The first version of the demo. There's multiple versions
they brought
of that
him
song.
out.
Yeah.
But I was expecting Anthrax to bring out Dan Lilker.
Yeah.
Dan Spitz. Well, the police only Spitz.
Spitz.
Oh, he wasn't there?
Spitz, yeah. No.
Nope.
Something's weird about that. Well, it's also fucked up because John Bush re-recorded all these Joey songs on there.
And they called it the greater of two evils, which is
which was a total dig at Joey.
Backhanded. Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
so maybe they don't want to. I guess that's why they don't want to revisit that whole era because they don't want to piss off Joey.
Yeah.
I guess, but still, it's
I
just
get
weird.
And probably I get these songs are written with John Bush's voice in mind, and maybe they don't work as well with Joey.
And maybe he helped write some of the songs.
I mean, that's the one thing. I would love to hear. I would love to hear him do it because I have heard him do. When you listen to worship music, when you listen to some of the other stuff, the dude has exactly. It's not even a matter. It's not even a matter he got better. I think he could have done this shit back in the day had he been pushed to do it or told no, stop with the and go,
Yeah, the voice that he has on worship music and For All Kings would probably work on this material.
Exactly. I really think that, he was capable of, but I think, let's face it, most likely, hey, imagine, a musician for, it's been a successful band, might be a little arrogant about some stuff and unwilling to compromise.
Yeah.
And that could have led to certain situations that may have led to him to be in a band named after his last name instead of the band we're talking about right now. But, hey.
Well, John Bush has said he wants to do a tour of all their Anthrax stuff. I would fucking go to that in a heartbeat.
Now, would he do that without any of them?
Not with Anthrax.
Not with Anthrax.
Yeah,
I mean,
are they not cool anymore? Or, I mean,
no, they're cool.
I think they're okay. Yeah.
He was on that YouTube special. He was and he was.
That's what was so weird about the concert was he's in all these clips, all these episodes.
Leading up to that,
Yeah, it was just exactly lead up to the show, and you're like, oh, this is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Going to pull all these guys back in.
It was a live stream in 2021 or 2022.
I think it was 2021 because I think the band was formed in '81.
Okay. Yeah. So and it was a live stream and it was just them. There was no audience. That was the other weird part about it.
Was it still COVID times though?
I guess so.
Yeah, it was still COVID times. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
But it was just
But
it was
there were concerts
concert.
going on because we were going to concerts in 2021. So I don't know.
The only guest they had was Chuck D and Paper Flav.
Yeah.
Or was it just Chuck D?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Paper Flav alive?
Yeah, I think
he's still alive. Yeah.
Oh, he's absolutely still alive. Yeah. I mean, Public Enemy's playing.
He's always looked so unhealthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
You don't think?
I saw them in 2009 or 2010 at the 930 Club. And Chuck and Flav, I mean, let's face it, I'm in a punk band. I've been, doing my shit for years, decades, whatever. I have not seen two guys bounce like from one side to the next. I mean, it was obvious. Like, holy crap, is Chuck D athletic? That guy is healthy as shit because he was nonstop moving all over the place. And Flav was not keeping up with Chuck, but he was not just standing there. It was, that's the one thing I always think about, when it comes to amount of exercise it takes to do this, you think about Iron Maiden because Jesus Christ, they're, backdrops and, set designs and all of that shit. And goddamn, Bruce is freaking doing laps around the goddamn thing the entire fucking show. And it's like, shit. But, when I saw Public Enemy, those motherfuckers looked fucking good, and they're a lot older than we are. And we are old.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, should we discuss the
Let's
album
get
cover
into
and
this.
production?
All right. Yes.
Album cover? Yeah, we can talk about that.
Fine.
It's fine. Nothing special, really.
Yeah.
It's got the classic logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
The
it's not
fuck
really
is
much
the
to
cover
say.
anyway?
I don't know.
I have no idea what that is.
It's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
It's not great. I mean, I like the colors. I think the colors are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. Purple
I
and
would
blue,
say,
the white.
it's not as good as Persistent.
Is it a head?
No. The cover, no. The cover's not nearly as good as Persistence.
No.
No, for sure.
I guess. I don't know what it is. Anyway.
It's better than Nuclear Assaults.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not that. That's something else.
Yeah.
Do you remember when
Production?
this? Oh, sorry. Do you remember when before this was released? They like played the whole album on some radio station.
Did they really?
Like 2 days before.
I don't remember that. No.
I had like a shitty radio copy of it.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
2 days before. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was probably 98 Rock or something. That
Yeah.
it was a station that didn't come in great, so the tape. I mean, it sounded shitty.
Yeah.
Had to be 98 Rock.
Yeah.
Plus, they're the only station around there that would do that. Like DC
'cause
101 wouldn't do that.
I think the album came out like on a Tuesday or something, and
They used to come out on
Mhm.
Tuesdays, yeah.
I think they
Yeah.
played it on a Sunday night. So I had like a
Oh,
little
okay.
pre-game version
Gotcha.
of the album.
Well, Only was the first song we heard because that was the video
Yeah.
they released.
Yeah.
And we were blown away. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
It's one of their best songs ever, so,
Yeah.
to hear
James
that.
Hetfield called that a perfect song.
Yep. That's right. I mean, it kind of is.
Everything about it's great.
Yeah.
Across the board.
Yep.
But the production is very Dave Jordan-y. It's got that same sound that you'll find on Dirt and the Armored Saint
Mhm.
album.
Yeah.
That snare sound, the guitar tone.
Well, those drums, oh my God. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe the drums in Only are specifically supposed to sound like that, but it's like, Jesus, because it opens with so big.
Yeah.
That snare is like, boom.
Yeah.
It does sound like the Dirt snare, though.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I start playing that song, I'm just going to play the whole fucking thing.
It's so good.
It's
So good.
Yeah. I love the vocal harmonies on this album are so good.
Yeah. And I love that Scott does a lot of yelling on this album.
Yes.
I think that's cool. I think because his voice probably matches, not that he has a great voice by any means, but it matches John Bush's range and tone a bit better. So you can have these little screams in there. And so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that's an element. Scott's backing vocals, the fact that, let's face it, the guy is never going to be able to sing ever in his life. But his yelling, kind of, his, but let's face it. I mean, God damn it, it's Scott Ian, Yeah, sure, Anthrax is really Charlie Benante, but fucking Scott Ian, can't not be an Anthrax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny how Dan Spitz is kind of an afterthought on this album.
Well, I was
His
thinking
solos
about,
are good, though.
His solos are good, but like,
when you
think
think
about
about
this album-
Anthrax in general, he's kind of an afterthought, really.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Which is kind of unfortunate because I always liked his solos.
He's
But
not that
At
great.
the same time, I
mean,
can't really remember any of his solos.
The
So.
solo and only I can definitely remember.
Yeah. A
He's
lot of them
following
follow his
the
vocal
melody.
melody though. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah, that's a good solo. I mean, that's the thing. There's a bunch of good stuff on this album that's like guitar solo stuff, but I don't. When I think of this album, like obviously John Bush comes to mind and Benante, but like Dan Spitz, I just forget that he's on this album. I guess because it was their last album with him, and you think about the whole John Bush era.
I kind of forget that he's on, Persistence.
Yeah.
No, it's weird because I look at this band and they had phases almost, right, and that original phase was with Dan Spitz, and there's that you picture the videos for like Indians and they've got the board shorts on with the weird Ninja Turtle stuff going on and all that shit, right, and that's like that one era of Anthrax, I'm the Man, all that stuff, and then they got into this era which was like the John Bush era, but Dan Spitz is not in my mind when I think about that. It's like,
I mean, he's only on one John Bush album, so
that's
that
why
could be
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in Overkill.
Oh yeah,
I
forgot
did not know that at all.
Back when they were
he
wearing
was.
makeup. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that too. Yeah. I was like, when was he in Over? Oh, at the beginning. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, before the first album.
Yeah.
And Dan Lilker was in Anthrax.
Yes. Yeah.
Cross
It's all
pollination.
coming around here.
That's right. This album is also there's a lot of different tunings on this album. They're in there's a couple songs that are drop D. There's
Yeah,
a lot of it's half step down, which I went back and I was looking. I was like, well, were they always in standard E? I think they dropped a little bit in a couple.
I think there was
songs
half steps down on
Persistence of Time. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a couple that are half step down, but that's it. So this album was the first one they were like, they went. I don't think it might be the first time they went drop D.
No, because I think Keep It in the Family. I think is drop D.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or tune down a step. It's down there.
Okay. Well, the
So
tuning's
they were
all
messing
over the
around
place.
with it. Yeah.
So I just thought that was interesting. Lots of
That's pretty
different
cool,
tunings.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's more simplified on this album. Like there is some double bass in Pottersfield, but like there's not a whole lot of double bass on this album.
Yeah, it's less thrashy than they had ever been.
Yeah, more accessible
Yeah.
maybe.
People were saying they were trying to go grunge with it. I think
Sell
it's
out album.
utterly ridiculous.
That's stupid.
That's
Yeah.
completely ridiculous.
Listen to
not
songs
grungy.
like 1,000 Points of Hate and Invisible. Like, come on.
Invisible. Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah.
It's not grunge
I mean,
by any stretch.
No.
It's one thing, like when you listen to, say, the transition from Persistence into this, I would say, as we've relayed this so far in this conversation, music, it's similar. You guys, I think that this is probably better than Persistence, but one way or
Oh, yeah.
another.
100%.
Yes.
Okay. But one way or another, vocally, I mean, it does, because it gives them a lower depth on vocals, except, as much as he's got range, the thing about grunge was, more monotone and more guttural, more, baritone or tenor as compared to anything else. So just the transition is possibly, why you get the finger pointing of, oh, they're trying to be grunge. It's not anything to do with the music. It's just the element of,
John Bush's history is Armored Saint, like the most metal band you can get.
Yeah, and I think maybe the production, it's Dave Jordan. It has the Alice in Chains guitar tone and production. That's the only thing I can think is like, okay, well, there's some parts that have an Alice in Chains-ish vibe, but that's a stretch. Even that's a stretch. Like, okay,
yeah, because Alice in Chains is like the heaviest of the grunge bands.
Yeah,
I wouldn't they don't really fit into grunge anyway. So.
Yeah, and it's also kind of a shame that bands change singers and that can be a disaster or it can go really well, but it often happens that a band changes a singer and people are like, that's it, fuck them. I don't want to ever listen to that band again, which is like,
Mm.
Give it a shot. If it's good, it's good.
That's what
Yeah.
Keith did.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I totally understand it. But at the
Because
same
it's-
time, like,
Well, because it feels like a betrayal in a way.
yeah, it does. It does. It's like something you love, and they went in and changed it, right? You know, just like threw it in your face, like, well, fuck you. You love this
And-
thing. We don't give a fuck if you loved it. We're
Yeah,
changing it.
And vocals
You're
are
like, well,
the
fuck you
hardest to, like, you can copy a guitar sound or kind of be similar,
Yeah.
but you
The
can't.
singers, yeah. That's the
Right.
identity of the band,
Yeah.
pretty
It's
much.
true.
So I get it.
Unless you get a copy of the old singer. You know,
Yeah.
which they didn't do.
Yeah, they were like, no, we're going this direction.
Mm.
Like a heavier, lower. Yeah. But, you know, I just feel like give it a shot. I mean, I don't know how people felt about Bruce Dickinson coming into Iron Maiden. I wasn't listening to metal then, but
Yeah, there's still some people who think that Paul Di'Anno should have been the singer, which is
Hmm.
to me that's crazy. But that's because I was introduced to Iron Maiden with Dickinson
Yeah.
as the singer. So
exactly.
But some people say things just to be provocative.
Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, Metal Church, another one.
oh yeah,
But
Oh,
what
yeah.
about the fact that, Dave Mustaine was the creator of Metallica?
Well,
well,
he invented Anthrax too, so
He is not a good
And
singer.
Slayer.
yeah.
that's right. He invented.
He
it
was in
before.
New York with Anthrax, therefore
That's
Therefore,
right.
he created it.
I mean,
he was there long enough.
Kerry King was in his band, and that's why Slayer ended up becoming popular.
That's
Well,
right.
he literally said he taught him the, what
Oh,
was
I
it,
know.
the
The spider
the
chord or whatever.
triad of death or something.
I know. I was about to say that's actually not much of a like. He actually did kind of say that.
Yeah.
He's such a fucking cunt.
Now he's
Fuck, I hate
Italian.
that guy.
I think it's in the
Wait,
Get
what?
Trash documentary where he says that.
Oh, he moved to Italy. Yeah, he moved out of the country. He's
Well,
lives
he,
in Italy now.
he lives in Italy. He's got a. I mean, give me a break. He's fucking rich. He's got a house in Nashville still too.
It's such a weird place for him to live. Like, it doesn't-
I think his daughter is trying to break into.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That makes sense
That's why they're there.
now. Gotcha.
Okay.
His daughter, Saint
Well-
Anger, or whatever her name is. Whatever not weird at all name. For you, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
My daughter, Fixer. Oh my god. Well, there's a lot of songs that we got.
Yeah. We haven't even
Yes,
listened
so-
to any of the music yet.
There's a lot to go through here. So I mean, should we go
It's
track
all
by
good.
track or just like?
I mean, it kicks off.
Go ahead,
fucking
go ahead.
Awesome Potter's Field.
I don't have any. The only thing I've got is, 20 seconds into Room for One More. But I mean, let's face it, play the entire goddamn song for that, and it's
Song is so
perfectly
heavy.
fine. So
God.
you go ahead and dictate this one chords.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, Pottersfield, we started playing a little bit of that already, but
Yeah.
there's some double bass in the song, which is really cool.
I understand. I was told above.
I love the syncopated double bass with the riff.
Yeah. There's the
Yeah, Scott's back.
back vocals. Yeah.
Isn't that a good solo?
Yeah. Really good solo. Oh, so good.
I know. I could keep playing. It's just,
Potter's Field is a place for the burial of of unknown, unclaimed, or indigent people.
Mm.
Just in case you're wondering, it's just like a unmarked grave, kind of a just
For like prisoners and shit,
yeah.
I think.
Gotcha.
I want to say also like, didn't Wasn't there something to do with like aborted babies put there or something weird?
Ooh.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Which is why
I think this.
That's why he said you should have let me rest in Pottersfield. Like,
Yeah.
this-
I think he's saying like you should have aborted me.
Oh, wow.
because you didn't take care of me and now I'm a criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of the theme of the song is like, yeah, this mom who shouldn't have been a mom.
Hmm.
It's happy stuff.
Well,
I think Kylo Ren said, didn't he say Pauper's grave? You're in Last
Yeah.
Jedi. He's like,
yeah.
that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Pottersfield, Pauper's grave, the same thing. Yeah.
Well, Scott Ian's the main lyricist, right? It's Scott Ian writes the lyrics and Charlie writes most of the music for the most
Yeah.
part.
I did not.
Yeah.
I thought Charlie wrote a lot of the
I
lyrics.
thought Charlie wrote the lyrics.
Charlie writes a lot of the music. I know that.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, that's what I said. Scott writes a lot of lyrics. Charlie writes.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
I say that? I thought I said that.
That's what you said. I thought that Charlie wrote both.
Maybe he does write lyrics too. I just know Scott writes a lot of lyrics.
Yeah. I think Scott's the main lyricist in the band.
Yeah.
He definitely wrote the lyrics to, well, actually, I think him and John Bush
Yeah.
co-wrote a lot of these lyrics on this
Yeah.
album.
Yeah, they
But
turned out
only-
to be like big drug buddies,
Really?
Drug
Yeah.
buddies? Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
drinking and drugs. Yeah, they.
Right.
That was in his book.
Maybe that was in the
Maybe.
book too. Yeah. Okay.
They would just go out and get fucking destroyed on booze and drugs.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird because they're always like, we're not a drug band.
I don't think they were until around here.
Maybe
Yeah.
John Bush was a bad influence.
Well, I always equate, let's see, the end of Pottersfield right into the beginning of Only. Like that's a big. That's
Oh, it's great.
And then boom.
That's awesome.
Right into it. Yeah.
Perfect.
The riff is so good.
Everything is perfect. Everything is sick, and that's it. You can't tell me to stop it. You can't
Gotta play the
tell
chorus,
me not
at
to
least, right?
quit. And that's it. Revolve around yourself. It's you and no one else. Hard for me to stay. Swinging low tattoos, calmness to erase. Unpredictable, unpredictable. You would see it only. You had it taking things out of my hands. Oh,
Baseline.
Yeah. It's good.
you never wanted to understand.
Great.
Obviously, a
good.
divorce song.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, the song's good.
Oh, yeah. One of their best.
Yep. Room for one more. Keith was saying, 20 seconds in. That opening riff is fucking heavy. That bass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, the percussion here.
Yeah. Is it percussion or is it just like ghost notes on the snare?
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It just seems like there's some extra stuff going on there.
Yeah. know.
And his voice.
Man, the guitar tone on this album,
Yeah.
it's fucking perfect. So good.
Yeah.
Distortion, Jesus,
I know.
man.
That was supposed to be the next single.
Oh yeah.
It's the whole thing about this.
Yeah.
Oh, when
So-
they put Black Lodge out instead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it screwed him over. Like that was Elektra's idea. Elektra's like,
think they-
no, Black Lodge should be the next single.
They're a band that should have pushed for what they wanted to do more.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's not weird. It's the goddamn industry, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I get you're on Elektra and you're like, okay, well, you guys know what you're doing, but to put a ballad out as the next single in this, like in the summertime, and it's a dark, like Black Lodge is a dark
Yeah.
sounding song. Like it's one of the best songs on the album, I think, but it's a weird choice for like, here's the next song from the record. You'll be like, huh? No, that
Yeah, I know.
maybe shouldn't even have been a single.
And wasn't there
There's so
something
many-
about? Didn't they have to like rush back and shoot the video too? Like they were in the middle of a tour and they had to pull them
Yeah.
to shoot this dumb video. Like,
Oh, they got the director for Twin Peaks to do the video, didn't they? that was
David
like a
Lynch?
big- there was something to that. Something about
well, so
There's
I
no
know
way
that-
David Lynch did a video for Anthrax.
okay.
No,
There was
so
something about
the-
this.
it
It
was
was Mark
co-written. The song was
Pellington.
yeah. Well, the song was co-written by Angelo Badalamenti, who composed music for David Lynch music for
Okay.
David Lynch movies. So
Scores.
Hmm?
He
yeah,
did scores.
basically, yeah, basically.
For anybody wondering, a score is the sound
the
that would go.
soundtrack.
Yeah,
It's
Well,
different.
they don't do them that much anymore. It's just like songs.
yeah.
At least the
Mark
movies I
Pellington
watch.
was the director.
Okay.
Mark
I just
Pellington has
said-
done
I
some
just
big
said that.
stuff. Did you just say that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I remember the video not being good.
Yeah,
It wasn't
no,
that good.
It's weird. It was
There were a lot of bad videos around this time though. When what's his name was doing all the fucking videos
Maharan.
for everyone. Yeah.
Maharan.
Matt
Jesus.
Mahan.
Oh, it's all blurry around the edges. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's artistic.
Yeah.
Fuck, that guy sucked.
Didn't he do Unforgiven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was before he wore
is
his welcome.
blurry around the edges.
Then he did like every Seattle band at some point.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And even
you only do one thing. I see.
even the album cover of No More Tears, he did that. Which
Mhm.
is just like, it was
You
all
can totally
blurry.
tell. Yeah.
Ugh.
Sepia tone and blurry.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
Well, if we're going track by track, Package Rebellion is the next song.
Fucking great.
It's interesting. The song speeds up when the solo kicks in. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I always noticed that, but I don't know. For some reason, it was more noticeable this time.
Rebel, rebel, don't regret. Fuck on the very chance you get.
So good.
Yeah. they were ahead of their time with that song because it's all these people wearing metal shirts nowadays that they can't even name a song from those albums. That's what the song's about. It's like people just like
Yeah.
trying to be all badass, and they couldn't tell you a single thing about what they're wearing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That got way worse.
Yes.
It got way worse.
High Pro Glow.
This is
Great name,
Ricky
great song
Rackman's
title.
favorite fun, right? Favorite song.
Was it his
Oh,
favorite?
that's right.
I think so.
That's funny because I think it's my least favorite song on the album.
Yeah, I think
Not mine. No.
it might be.
Yeah,
Still good.
I think it is my least favorite. So I think, yeah, it's still good. It's just not, not my favorite. Good, cool bass thing coming up. 45 seconds. That's really cool. That's a good song.
Frankie's like the most underrated metal bassist.
He's up there, yeah.
I don't know why he doesn't get more respect. He's just always doing something cool.
If there's one nitpicky thing I can say, I wish the bass was a little bit louder on the album.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
Because there's moments where I'm like, oh, I want to hear that a little more clearly. Like that bass line right there, right? And that pre-chorus, whatever. What he was doing was really cool, but you can't really hear it that well.
Yeah.
And usually you can hear his bass lines pretty well. I feel like.
Yeah.
I like you get the look I want to know. You get the look, the high pro glow from that. Remember the commercial?
No.
Yeah. But I also remember the Busta Rhymes
What commercial?
line.
Oh yeah.
You got the high pro glow.
High pro glow. I'll look it up. Was it shampoo or something?
I don't know. I
It
do
had to
remember.
be, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's this song about?
Oh, man,
I think it's relationships, I think.
turning into
Shit.
relationships.
Yeah.
Called that a relationship. Yeah, I don't remember the high pro glow commercial. I mean, I remember the commercial. I just don't remember what it was for. Because it's interesting that this
It's
song-
dog food.
Definitely not
That's what it
shampoo.
was. I thought it's like, is that dog food? It is dog food.
The fuck is this
1984.
song about then?
You got the look I want to know, the high pro glow. Dog food.
Let's see.
Is it high pro? Is the name of the food
It's
high pro? Or...
it's HIPROGLOW is the dog food.
Oh, wow.
So they just changed it probably for licensing, trademark. They
Right,
changed it to HY, but
Yeah, I don't know what the song's about.
you want to find the commercials on YouTube if you look it up.
Oh God.
Just trying to figure out the lyrics. I guess I should
You
have
don't
done
have
that
to, but-
before done. Oh well, I like this.
No,
It's
I
not
like
my
the song.
least- It's not my least favorite. No.
Do you have a least favorite? Do you know what that
Yeah.
is?
Oh, I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Sodium pentothal and burst burn. I don't.
Oh, I like Burst.
Those
Yeah,
are stock.
Burst.
I love the chorus in that song.
Yeah.
I think my issue with this song is just I'm not a huge fan of the who.
Wait,
What,
yeah.
I don't like the melody so much.
They used to play this, didn't they, on this tour?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this was a single, actually.
Oh, was it?
I think it was.
I found the commercial. Let's see.
Oh, there you go.
a dog, his name is Bo, and he's got the high pro glow. Healthy,
Oh my God.
energy, the high pro glow.
Now that you play that,
In high pro, help
Yeah.
you give the high pro glow.
Healthy, high pro glow, energy, the high pro glow. Protein helps to keep
Are these dogs in the army?
Glow with health all day long.
Healthy, high pro glow, energy, the high pro glow.
Give your dog the high pro glow.
Wow.
Purina brand high pro
I
dog
thought they
meal.
did say you've got the look I want to know. And so
Yeah.
one of those commercials, you got the look, the high pro glow.
Oh, and yeah. Huh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, there is a single, high pro glow single. It's a 12-inch vinyl.
Huh.
It's
I
got a
don't
couple
remember.
live
There wasn't
songs
a
on it.
video for it, was it?
I don't
think
think
so.
there was a video. It looks like it was just like a
This is-
European.
Yeah.
But I think
Probably-
I had this. I think I bought this on like a single of this. I remember having a single of this.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it had a couple live things on it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say what were
And
the,
there was-
what were the B-sides?
Live stuff. Hypro Glow. Oh, there's a mix of Hypro Glow, a remix, and then Room for
Oh, I
One
remember
More
that.
live. Yeah,
Fuck remixes.
yeah. I don't
Was it
recall
like
it
an
being very good.
industrial remix or something?
Yeah, it was like something weird.
They
Yeah.
always are horrible.
Yeah.
Well, no, there is one good remix, that Strings remix of Black
Oh,
Lodge.
okay.
That's really good.
Okay.
But that's kind of a different. That's kind of a different thing.
When I say always, I mean like 99% of the time.
Yeah, you're right.
When I say always, I don't mean always.
Like, yeah, but I get your point.
Like literally.
Yeah.
I mean it figuratively.
Oh, they did play High Pro Glow on Jon Stewart in '94.
Oh, I remember that now too.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
and what's his name?
John
The
Stewart.
guy that did Beavis. No, the guy that did Beavis and Butthead.
Mike Judge.
Mike Judge, and kind of introduces him a little bit.
Yeah.
He does. Well, I'll tell you what,
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Man.
Anthrax is hard to get vinyl for. Like they should have more stuff that's easier to.
It's taken me a long time to get all the stuff.
Look, you can't even buy Sound of White Noise. That's the white record.
Oh,
But yeah, I'm looking on Amazon because
I think mine's
this
white.
merch bar didn't have shit.
yeah, mine is white.
Really? Let me see what mine is.
Yours probably is.
Yours
too.
is white.
Yeah, right.
I don't even know what mine is.
White.
I don't know what it is.
Mine is very, very, very racist.
What? What I miss?
My vinyl is racist.
Oh yeah, mine's white also.
Mine probably is too. We got them at the same time, didn't we?
I
Yeah,
think so yeah.
yeah. I just need persistence. No, sorry, State of Euphoria, which is on, I guess, back order.
We didn't
Yeah.
talk about the inside of this.
You can pay a lot of money and get it.
What are all
Well, that's on merch bars, so you may not even get it.
Scott Eden's
Yeah.
host.
Isn't that on the
Yeah.
back of the CD?
Yeah, this was Charlie Bonante request having this picture.
Oh really?
He's like, what we do with the album, I want a picture of us eating. That's what he said.
Random.
Yeah. So you want a
I
picture
think
of us
that was
eating?
on the YouTube thing, right?
It was,
Sounds
yeah.
familiar, yeah. Okay.
It's in that same video.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Those are worth watching. That whole series.
Oh,
the
it's great.
Anthrax,
Yeah.
like retrospective, is really good.
It's awesome.
I watched
yeah.
it.
Okay. He's back. All right. We continue Invisible, which this fucking song. Good lord.
Oh, the song's so good.
Yeah.
One of the best on the album,
Yeah, for sure.
easily.
This is tuned to D. Not surprising.
Not surprising, yeah. It's so heavy.
The drums there. Ridiculous.
I mean, Charlie wrote it, so.
So to hear, that's a couple more moments I want to play this song before.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get the chorus. 321 is what I'm sure you had the same spot, Tim.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Make yourself invisible. Make yourself invisible again.
Oh, I love that.
I know. That riff.
Oh. That's why he went, ooh.
Yeah. Honestly, just this whole fucking part all the way through until the 5-minute mark. I mean, the whole song is good, but the burn, that thing, Jesus.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes.
Should have trusted. I never should have trusted. I'm so getting disgusted. I never should have trusted. What happened to me? What happened to me? What happened to me? What happened to me? Back in the days when promises were made, equality for all.
Really good. Jesus.
I think it's my favorite song on the album.
That might be mine too.
You got to play the end, too. The heavy.
Heavy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, when he goes into the flange are going in.
Yeah. The cowbell.
Yep. Oof. Yeah.
Man alive.
Yeah, that might.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Could be the best one. Definitely one of their best
Yeah.
songs ever. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the next song is most persistence of timey something.
Hmm.
At least the beginning of it. Is.
1,000 Points of Hate.
Yeah.
I don't know about, but that's one of my favorites on this album. So I mean,
Oh, that's interesting. Considering Joe just said it sounds more like something off Persistence of Time. I can see that for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
That riff right there, especially. Bass.
Sounds tuned down too.
This is, half step.
Like the conductor guy. Welcome to Metal Monday, y'all.
Y'all.
This has the scratching in it, right? Terminator
Oh,
X.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember where it is exactly.
I didn't write it down.
I think it's right before. There's like a you, me, you. Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's right here. Yeah, there we go.
That riff, too.
Yeah, he doesn't know that part.
Yeah.
Sellouts. Putting scratching on the album.
And we come to the ballad of the album. I guess you call it.
Wow,
Black
this song
Lodge.
is so good though.
Keith, what are your thoughts on this song? You haven't really said Black Lodge.
I mean, that's the one. I don't even have any notes on it. I mean, Black Lodge. It's in reference to fucking
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks, which it's the whole thing. I didn't watch the show back in the day. I saw the movie, which is incredible, but my wife is a huge fan of the show and the movie. So I got her the soundtrack to the whole thing and all that stuff.
But I don't think it's about the show though. Like,
But
I think it just references that, but from what I was reading about, it's not like
I thought it was
loosely
about
based.
the Black.
But
Well, it's about specifically the Black Lodge. I mean, it's not about the whole show. I mean, the Black Lodge is an aspect of the show. It's where the motherfucker, the main character that was in Dune, Kyle,
and
McLaughlin.
Showgirls.
Yeah, McLaughlin,
and the Doors.
had to go there for 28 years, and then he popped back out for the sequel or whatever. But that's the whole thing. Like, so it's a part of the show, but the song, and I didn't even really read the lyrics, so I like it. I like the song, but I haven't.
Oh, this drum fill coming up.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's a great part too.
This, kind of Iron Maiden-y.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah, no, it's a good song. It's a great song.
Yeah, and the strings mix is really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a bonus track.
Yeah.
Depending on which version you have.
Yeah. So the next song is Sodium Pentothal, but they had to put all the the chemical
the chemical spelling. So.
Yeah.
Joe,
I
you
love
were
this
saying you don't like this song?
Yeah, these next two songs on re-listen brought it down for me a little bit from what I thought it was going to be. They're just kind of there for me. I don't know. Like,
I like the song a lot.
I didn't write anything next to them, so I don't remember.
Skipping around.
Yeah.
I love this part.
Yeah.
there's that double bass thing at the end too. That
Yeah.
was it around here, I think. I love that riff though. There you go. It's a little messy there. That
Yeah,
last-
it's not quite perfect.
yeah. It's
Not
interesting.
perfect.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's like good enough.
Sodium. Yeah, it's fine.
Lorna Shore drummer would have.
It would have been twice that fast though. Blast beats the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
They're referencing a truth serum, I assume, in that song, right?
Yes, yeah. Sodium pentothal. You said Burst is another. Yeah, I the chorus in Burst I love.
Yeah.
And the bass in the beginning is great too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's picking there.
Yeah.
He picks sometimes.
Yeah. I don't like the vocals here.
Can be responsible. Be yourself or be a tool. Who cares what you
This part I don't like.
Oh, I love this.
Really? Yeah, it's awesome.
Correct.
Yeah. It's great.
I love that.
God.
I'll go to the second chorus. Love this. It's awesome.
Saxon Jim Duggan.
Yeah, I love that. Love that. That's like one of my favorite parts of the album, actually.
Oh, yeah, it's
That
so
chorus
good.
is great. Yeah, I love that.
So the very, very, very last riff in that song, is that like just like an homage to Blacken? Is that on purpose?
Oh, I know what you're saying.
That's Blackened.
I don't think it's an homage. I think they just fucked up. I don't know.
We like that riff a lot. We're gonna.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Yeah. Well, then we come to the last song, which is a motherfucker.
Oh,
and
my
the song.
God.
This might be my favorite.
It's,
Maybe,
yeah,
I don't
I
know.
could definitely see it being a favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to call you crazy if you think this song's the
No.
best. Yeah, this song's fantastic.
Anybody that was wondering, the song is called "This Is Not an Exit."
Thank you. I thought they'd be following along at this point. They'd have the album in front of them.
Sounds like he's picking again on the bass in this one. And that's okay.
And that's okay.
Good enough? Smart enough? Talk on it. People like me.
Man, that riff is so good. The way it goes into the verse here, that pling.
Yeah. That's like Pantera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
A new level.
level. Yeah.
I gotta play the end, right?
Oh yeah, this one's down.
Half Sharp. Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
Here comes the line from the amazing movie My Girl. It's just weird that the line that's the last thing on this album.
Dangerous and unpredictable. And make a lot of noise.
Weird that that's from My Girl, of all things.
Yeah.
You said the amazing movie.
Yeah.
I've never fucking seen it.
Me neither.
Also,
No desire to.
No.
if you can get a 5 minutes in that song, I love the. It's like some
too late,
percussion
we
stuff
passed it.
going on. Well, I'll go back. It's worth going back for.
Okay.
Yeah, that,
Oh,
that
yeah.
part.
It's cool. Bongos.
Oh, and just play this up to the. We start screaming love.
Oh, yeah.
God. Come on. Oh, his voice here. God. Yeah. God.
Then it goes into the ending, which I
Yeah.
already played. But yeah, goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Dude,
so how do we want to
voice.
grade this, or do we want to do our top 5 now? Let's grade it first.
Yeah.
Easy, A+ for me.
A plus.
Easy, A+.
I think it's my favorite 93 album.
Yeah, it's either this or Voivod, and they're neck and neck, but this might be number 1.
God, it's so
I'm
good.
gonna go A.
Are you crazy?
Jesus.
This is a plus.
I'm gonna, all right, fine. I'll go B plus.
Mm. Okay, all right.
It's a great. I mean, I enjoy it. It's there's a let's face it, something going on there that personally, and this is a personal,
It hurts your soul.
injury. Exactly.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
So for me, yes, this is an absolute it's a goddamn fucking solid album. You might not like every single song on here, but there aren't any.
There's no bad song.
Bad, yeah, exactly.
No, there's no bad song.
And that's, yeah.
So even though this was 30 years ago, and Joey is back in the band and has been for a long time.
Okay,
Keith
eat
is
my
still
dick.
grieving.
Eat my dick. Eat my motherfucking.
And they completely ignore this era.
Yeah, in a way, you kind of won.
Yeah, you did.
Right, fuckers.
They're like, okay, you're right. We're sorry.
All right, so
Okay.
let's do our top 5. We'll go 5 to 1. Each one of us will give our number. So
5 to 1. Okay.
5 to 1, baby.
Yeah.
So my number 5 is For All Kings. It's my number 5. I don't have to say much about it. It's a great album. It's my number 5.
My number 5 is Persistence of Time.
Number 5 for me is We've Come for You All.
Nice.
Okay, well, this is problematic because 2 of you have mentioned albums that I haven't listened to. So,
Wait, For All Kings?
Jesus.
I have not listened to For All Kings or.
You're the Belladonna lover. Why haven't you listened to that album? It's so fucking good. Sorry, go ahead. What's your 5?
Tim, what was yours?
We've Come for You All, which is the last John Bush record from 2003.
Oh, okay. Well, I've gone ahead and thrown this one in as my number 5, just so you motherfuckers wouldn't crucify me at the end of this.
Hey, made the top
Cracks the
five.
top
Sound
five.
of White
Yeah.
Noise.
All right.
Number 5 of Anthrax album.
All right.
All right.
Okay, my number 4 is "We've Come for You All."
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
It's gonna blow you away. Sound of White Noise.
Ooh.
Wow. Number
Man.
4.
Yep.
Crazy motherfucker.
Jesus.
Hey, it was number 5 for me.
This should be a safe place, guys.
I know. All right.
Still the top 5. Jeez.
Yeah. Persistence of Time is number 4 for me.
Keith.
Yeah, I think you guys are gonna start
I've
screaming
only listened to
right
5.
about now. But number 4 for me is got to be State of Euphoria.
Oh no!
Oh.
Somebody's only heard 5 Anthrax albums.
Call yourself a fan.
It's all right.
Hey,
All right, number 3.
you guys made me compose this like 10 minutes ago.
I know.
Oh,
My
Well,
number 3 is
You can change it later. if you
all
want
right,
to.
all right.
"Worship Music" is my number 3.
Mine is shit. I might have this one back. I think mine's Worship Music as well. Yeah, because it's really a tie for second. So
Yeah, I think
it
I know what
doesn't
you're. I think we all know what our number 1's going to be, right? That's going to be
yeah,
I think we all get the same number 1.
converge there.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
sure,
so.
I'm gonna go with Worship Music for number 3.
Me as well. Worship Music number 3.
Whoa.
Holy, this is fucking
Whoa.
bizarro.
The track.
It's all 4 of us with Worship Music is number 3.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
There you go.
And you haven't heard For All Kings. That's
Yeah, that's a good one.
I should listen to it.
I think we all know
Okay.
at this point. So my number 2 is "Sound of White Noise."
okay.
I
What do you think mine is number 2?
I know what yours is. Number 2.
You do.
I do.
It's
"For All Kings."
it's For All Kings.
Oh. That's surprising.
I feel like those albums go together. Like, you should just
I like worship
Yeah, I
music.
mean-
listen to them
more.
together.
Yeah, me too. But yeah,
This-
they're
They're close, but there's songs on worship music that I think are the best. Some of the best Anthrax songs ever. In the end, it's like
oh yeah.
that's up there in my like top 5 Anthrax songs ever. Probably. I fucking love that song so much.
You got
The
Bloody Wings
lyrical
on that
content. It's about
Mhm.
Dime and it's about Ronnie James Dio. It's the music is the riff in that
The
song is
music.
fucking
God,
amazing.
it's so good.
So yeah, I love that song so much. But yeah. So
Number
that leaves 2.
2?
Well, Keith, what did you say your number 2 was?
Surprise, surprise. Who wants to guess?
Oh, Persistence of Time.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I can't believe you
Number
got
2?
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That, you know, have you noticed something about that? That didn't make my top 5. Persistence of Time. Yeah. I
Oh,
like
we have-
We've Come for You All better. I was going through it in my head. I'm like, because I listened to a lot recently. I even went back and listened to Persistence of Time. I listened to We've Come for You All recently. I was like, this motherfucking album is so good. It just gets better and better. I was like, oh my God, this album keeps getting better. How is that possible?
I didn't give that enough consideration. I guess I should have.
Oh, it's a really good album.
Yeah,
So,
it's
What Doesn't
easily
Die?
forgettable. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's easily forgettable because it's like it's their last one with John Bush, and then there was this
Yeah.
gap where it was just like nothing until they got Joey back, and then
Yeah.
but
Well, there was that other guy,
well,
Oh,
he
yeah.
lasted like
whatever his name is.
Dan
6
Nelson.
months. Dan Nelson.
He was actually good though.
I'm sure he wasn't.
He was
you
good. He was like a Phil Anselmo.
He was. But it
What did he
He
do?
could-
He spit on somebody or something?
He
Maybe
did
they have,
some
like, a
bullshit.
weird-
I think he got in a fight with Frankie or something.
Oh, okay.
there's
Yeah,
some
that's
rumor
right.
that he pooped on somebody, but I think they said someone said he pooped on Frank Bello, and Frank Bello's like, if that guy pooped on me, I would have murdered him. So I don't think that actually happened.
All right. Well, it's no secret. We all know what our number 1 is. Right?
Oh, gee. All right. Let's big. All right.
Let's narrow
Start with
it down.
Eric.
Let me
Start
think
with
about
Eric.
Did I say what my number 2 was?
this. Sound of White Noise, right?
Yeah, Sound of White Noise.
Okay.
Does-
Maybe you didn't say it, but I think we just.
Yeah. All right. So
Sound of
Eric,
White Noise number 2.
which one was your number 1?
Is
Fistful
Van
of Metal,
Volker
of
on the
course.
album? Okay.
It's
yes.
Fistful of Metal, right?
Yeah. All right. Let's just start it. Tim, yours as well.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
original
yeah.
members.
I
can't
mean,
go wrong.
me.
I mean,
I'll
Neil
just,
Turbin.
I'll just start
one of the
number
best vocalists
3.
ever.
Yeah. Fistful of Metal.
Yep. Obvious answer. No.
Wrong.
So we just leave it like that? People can wonder.
I feel it's a disservice for anybody that hasn't actually, listened to music ever.
Yeah.
To not know that the greatest Anthrax album.
Only one right answer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Among the Living.
Somebody else say it.
Among the Living.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. It's
Follow Me or Die.
It's all their it's got all their best songs on it.
It's insane how many good songs are on that album.
It's ridiculous. What's crazy? We haven't talked about that album, have we?
We haven't. No.
No. 87. So like
87. Yeah.
And that was right before our first.
We started 88 is when you started it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's crazy how much better that album is than Spreading the Disease. Because I went back and listened to Spreading the Disease too, and I was like, maybe that'll make my top 5.
No.
I'm like,
No. Time. Look at me. All right. Right now, I am going back through Spreading the Disease in the last half an hour, being like, all right, Spreading the Disease, it's got some good stuff on it, and I'm like,
you get to the second side.
Really does not have.
It's
only Ed Trunk likes that better.
Yeah,
he's an idiot.
It's like, wow, that one has good music, I guess, but it's not like. I mean, that's the whole thing. Like when I think about like, all right, that's probably better than State of Euphoria. No, State of Euphoria's got, as much as State of Euphoria's got some lows, its highs are just drastically better than the highs from Spreading the Disease.
Yeah.
Both
Yeah,
are
I think
terrible
you're right.
album covers, though.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Among the Living is a
mean,
good album cover. I like that album.
I meant
No,
the ones he was talking about.
Oh, I'm
Disease
sorry.
and Euphoria.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
Anthrax. I mean, let's face it, Fistful of Metal, one of the worst ever.
That's horrible.
I mean,
Backwards fist.
Anthrax has not had the best album covers,
Or what was it? 2 right fists or something like that?
Yes.
I can't remember. It was.
I have it right here.
There's a right fist holding the guy's head and a right fist.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
What is
if the
that?
guy,
Uh,
what came up behind him, I guess.
I guess.
Who I guess is wearing all black.
Someone else is holding his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really strange.
Yeah. That's bad.
Yeah, I was looking through various websites for some Anthrax vinyl, and then I was on Amazon, and it suggests Testament vinyl at the bottom of the page. Among some other bands. And so I clicked on that. I was like, yeah, they're kind of hard to get too. So I was looking at the new order, and on Discogs, there's a seller named Lord Siren 1982 in Greece, and it says free shipping on orders. Ready for this? 1,000 euros or more.
What?
What?
I don't know what that translates to. American money.
More than $1,000.
It's like $1,300.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's ordering that much?
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck? You don't even have that much shit in your store, probably.
No.
But thanks. Cool. Good deal, buddy.
Dude, nobody is going to be giving free shipping internationally.
No.
If you spend 1,000, you're there.
I don't even look for anyone outside of the U.S.
No, neither do I normally.
I've gotten a lot of stuff from Europe.
Hey,
They got the cool stuff.
I mean, that's the one thing.
Yeah.
Like, metal is huge in Europe. If you're looking for metal, yeah, you want to at least look to see what you can get, because you can get some shit you can't find over here. But
one of the sellers, there's a guy in Japan or a gal called Deeper Than the Deepest, and that doesn't even make sense.
That's impossible.
Not for those that are goth.
Roll their
R's.
You pretty much are going to spend at least like almost $100 to get that album right now.
I got it for 60.
Oh, you paid that much for it?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I did.
Well, son of a bitch.
God, I can't fathom spending that much for an album.
Well, it was just in my hand, I was like, God,
Oh,
I've never
you're at
seen
a
this
store.
on vinyl. I mean, I was like, the New Order's their best album. It's on vinyl. It's like,
It's hard when you're holding the phone, motherfucker.
yeah, it's used, but I'm like, God damn it!
Hey,
I haven't bought myself anything nice like this in a while, so fuck it, I'm getting it.
all right.
All right.
Kitty cat.
Well, anything else before we call it a night?
There's
Well,
an
I mean,
autographed one
cool
for
things that
$300.
were up. Oh, son of a bitch!
What?
Dropping shit.
Well, you mentioned cool things that we're up to these days, or recently on what's that site called that you just bought shit
Discogs?
from? Yeah, Discogs. I picked up.
I didn't buy anything from them for once.
You guys probably can't see this.
Yeah.
Defiance,
Can't see it.
Ohio, and
Don't know who that is.
the fear.
Don't know who that is, man.
Let your wife listen to it because she'll probably love it. Both of the Fords. I love this goddamn band. This band, this band was playing back when I was playing 20 years ago. It's a band that, face it, bass, guitar, drums, cello, violin, and piano player. So, it actually, you get a good sense of sound from a whole bunch of extra different stuff that you don't normally get. And I goddamn fucking love this album. Fear, Defiance, Ohio. But also, Weird Al Yankovic
Oh my god!
playing.
Okay, is that a Garbage Pail Kid?
Yeah, it is. You're damn right. They got the Garbage Pail Kids, the guy to do the art for this. And it's him playing Ramones covers.
Ah,
So
What?
yes,
Like is he singing the real lyrics or is it
yes
parody?
It's him doing it. He does Beat on the Brat and I Want to Be Sedated, and then the other side is Osaka Pop Star, which is kind of a guy that's affiliated with the Ramones. With let's see here, God damn it. All right, I'll bounce it off you guys. Bass player for the Misfits.
I don't know.
Oh, Jerry Only.
Jerry Only.
Jerry Only. Drummer for the Ramones after the first guy. Dee Dee.
Mickey.
It's it might be Mickey Ramone. And then it's one guy from Television, maybe, and then Des Cadena from Black Flag. So it's kind of like punk rock, super team. But outside of that, I've also just want to say this: Husker Du. Anything from Bob Mould. Just want to straight out say I lost a good friend of mine a few weeks ago. My friend Andy Hellman. He was a huge Bob Mould fan, so. Listen to Husker Du and here's to Andy.
Oh. Sorry for your loss, man.
And,
That sucks.
That one.
He must have been young.
He's a high school friend of mine.
Yeah.
Joe might remember him a little bit, but
I remember him all. We hung out all the time.
Yeah, we did. We hung out all the time. Yeah. He was 48, high school friend, hockey friend. I worked with him for 3 years in college and lived with him for 2 years after I graduated college, but fell out of contact because life is stupid. And, found out he passed away the day after my birthday this year. And it's as you can probably ascertain, listening to a whole bunch of Anthrax and Typo Negative has been a little difficult when I've been, maybe the Typo Negative, I've been as much as I should have been listening to a lot more Nuclear Assault. I've been listening to a lot of Husker Du because
Yeah, understandable.
he was a very, very big Bob Mould fan. So.
All right. Well, Man, I don't have much else going on. Nothing. I mean, Joe and I played a gig last night, and we had to
Yeah, do you guys have another gig coming up at all? Or?
September 30th in Percival, Harvest Gap Brewery. We were all set up last night, ready to go. You know, we actually had a friend of our singers bring a pretty large canopy, so we were all able to fit under that. But the wind started picking up.
Oh God!
And the canopy started to pick up a little bit with it.
Oh,
I was like, and then we saw that cloud, and
there was a giant cloud coming toward us, and we were like, maybe we got, you know, this place is tiny, and we can't, like, as a full band with a drummer and all the other instruments we have, we can't fit in the place because it's so small.
Yeah.
So we have to set up outside.
Well, we could, but then nobody else could be in there.
Right, exactly.
Right?
We can move all the tables, but then everyone will have to be outside. So we have to set up outside and literally in their parking lot. That's where we have to play usually. So we were like, well, we can either do that and risk playing in the rain and then have to stop, or we can just, we were wise enough to bring acoustic instruments with us. So I brought my acoustic guitar. Joe brought his acoustic bass. Joe went out and bought a cajon, which is a little drum that has like
wooden box
that has
drums on.
Yeah, but there's like a place where you can hit that has a snare sound, and there's like a place that has like a bass drum-ish sound. So, so we're like called an audible and just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna go inside and just do acoustic." And
cool.
It was actually turned out really well.
It was really fucking fun, actually.
Yeah, it was crazy how good it was. We were, I think a lot of it, I was talking to Tiff about this, Joe, is like, it was like no pressure. And I think that's what kind of helped. Like, there was just like, we're just going to fucking wing this. We're not worried about how good it's going to sound. I think that just took a lot of the pressure off.
Yeah, because when we're playing it, like, with our electric guitars, we're trying to sound like,
as close as
for us, we're trying to sound like the real version.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, I don't even know how to play it on this guitar on some of the songs. Like, I don't even have a 5-string. So there's shit I couldn't. We did a Paramore song. I'm like, let's see how this goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and there's solos that I can't play. Like, fuck.
It's kind of hilarious you guys bring this up because the last band I was actually in, my friend from college and I were, playing, some Waylon Jennings and, Johnny Cash tunes, a little punked up a little bit, but, and we had written, I don't know, like 4 or 5 tunes, but our main objective was to just play breweries, and,
yeah.
Hey, just play some drinking tunes. And we were doing okay. And then, I went and had a son. Or, well, my wife did. I kind of sat next to her while, he got brought to this world. But, same thing.
Yeah.
But one way or another, like I hearing you guys do that, it's just like, God fucking damn it. I should be doing that right now. But
I can send you a video. I took it's funny, Joe, I was looking at the video today and like I think the audio from the second set sounds the best because I put the camera kind of in the back, but you can't see us because there's people in the way. But then the third set I put it at the bar, but then all you're hearing is people talking at the bar. So like you can hear us.
Teresa's husband though was so fucking great.
It was hilarious. This guy's just lecturing his niece and nieces about how their music today sucks, and like nothing today gives chills like the music did back in the day. Like I think we were playing a Janis Joplin song at the time, and he's like, "You hear that? That's what gives people chills. That's poetry. The shit that you guys listen to today sucks."
Damn.
I know. It
was brutal. Like, I don't know. She was like 9.
Yeah, they were really young.
God, what the hell?
But I mean, the shit they're listening to was actually from 20 years ago. There is no good new music.
He's calling it. He says, "Well, your dad's an idiot."
Wait, this guy is telling his nieces their dad,
his brother.
Yeah, his brother.
Well, your dad's an idiot.
No, I can, I feel him for that because my brother's a fucking idiot. Cheers,
this
Doug.
recording?
Love you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can send
You
it
need
to you.
to maybe, pull some of that stuff out. Like,
I'll send it to you.
get some good sound clips.
Yeah. Nice. I mean, it's on YouTube. I put it on YouTube and it's publicly available.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. Yeah. I put all 3 sets on YouTube. So I can
Oh,
just-
cool.
I mean, we're on. So if you just look up Brood Band on YouTube, I'm sure you'll find us. So
Yeah.
all right. Well, we'll call it a night. For Keith and Joe and Tim, this is Eric saying.
Thank you. Good fucking night.
Energy, aggression, power. To sum it up, it's a vulgar display of power.
Sometimes I think you drink just a little too much blood.
I'm sorry, I'm going to PA. Bloodaholics Anonymous.
Cut now.
Cutting it up big time.
They are miserable slaves of Satan.
Some cunt's recording this.
You have been in the presence of evil.
You